Welcome back. Tonight we are very happy to have one Jennifer Copeland back on the air with us here at ABC 57.
It is so great to be back at work. Everyone has been so warm welcoming me back. I want to thank you for that and the entire ABC 57 family for all of the support over the past few weeks.
Yeah, if you weren't aware, Jen has been going through treatment for ovarian cancer, and the two of us got a chance to catch up about it earlier today. First of all, how are you feeling? How are you doing?
I feel great. I really do. I'm so excited to be back. I had no idea what to expect, to be quite honest. So nothing to compare it to, but my energy is good. I'm optimistic, and I think that helps tremendously.
You look great, you've got a smile on your face, and when dealing with something as scary as cancer, right?
Oh, yeah.
Attitude matters, and the way you carry yourself matters, doesn't it?
It does, and in the beginning, you know, you hear those words, and it shakes you, puts everything in perspective. It's hard, but I'm naturally a positive person. You know that. And so I'm not going to stop being that through this. I can't. For myself, for my kids, for everyone around me. It's the only way I know how to go through this. And I do think it matters. I think it's helped me cope through all of it. I think it's what has helped me get through my treatments. I have not had side effects like a lot of people do. I feel so blessed, so grateful.
Really?
For that.
So you're undergoing chemotherapy right now?
I'm 2 treatments in. I'll have my third in about 2 weeks.
But no major side effects? You're not down for the count? You're not having the nausea and all that?
I have a very good regimen, good doctors, and as you know, anyone who's going through it does, sometimes the medicine doesn't work. They give you a lot of anti-nausea medication to even prevent it from happening. It's working for me. I walk every day. Even when I'm not feeling the greatest, I push myself to get up and move. Hydrating. I believe in taking care of yourself and doing those things and finding something good. And I think it's what's keeping me moving through all of this.
What is good about your situation?
I mean,
Because most people would be terrified.
Yeah, it is terrifying. Anytime you hear that word, but I caught this early, and that's the good part. I feel very lucky to be able to say that. It was hard to tell my kids.
How are the girls doing? Because that can be very difficult. They're young teen kind of thing. What's going on with the family? Yeah,
they are young. They're 12 and almost 15, and telling them was one of the most heartbreaking things. I didn't want to ever have to say those words to them, but it made it a lot easier to say, hey, this was theoretically all removed, caught very early, and now we just have to treat it. I'm literally just going through treatment to make sure that it is gone forever. And that was a much easier message to deliver. So finding it early is the greatest thing in the world.
And that is the important message. I mean, get checked if you feel something different, odd, unusual, something's off. Ask questions.
And you did, to your credit. Thank you for being open about your health
Of
challenge
course.
and encouraging other cancer warriors out there. We'll have more of our conversation coming up tonight at 6.
Welcome back to ABC 57 News at 6. I'm Jennifer Copeland.
It makes me so happy to hear you say those words. By the way, I'm Brian Conybeare. We've missed you in the newsroom and here on the news desk as well, and so have many of our viewers at home.
I've missed being here. It's so good to be back. If maybe you haven't heard, I'm being treated for ovarian cancer, so it's been about 10 weeks since I've been here, and I'm currently undergoing chemotherapy, but my prognosis is positive.
It was just simple, common annoyances that I was feeling. Little pains here and there, bloating. And if I really look back, I might have even had a little bit of minor back pain. Again, I'm active, I do things. I'm a single mom. So, yeah, listening to that, it would have been very easy for me not to.
Ignore it, keep going.
Yeah.
But you took the step
I
of
did.
going to the emergency room and listening to your body. And that's kind of your message for other people, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, because I felt a little bit embarrassed to go. I felt like I was making a bigger deal out of nothing. I was
Being a drama queen
yeah,
or something?
Yeah, I mean, gosh, there are so many more emergencies than mine, right? I'm in the emergency room, and more people need attention than bloating. So I kind of felt silly being there. And my family had asked me to just go get it checked, go get an image, something. And when a CT scan came back and the result was, there's a tumor on your ovary, and the doctor told me that, I was like, what? In that moment, I would have given anything for it to be something wildly embarrassing or simple. And that's my greatest message to you. It's like, I don't care if it's embarrassing. You'd rather that.
You could have ignored it. And then what would have happened? This tumor would have
Oh my
kept
gosh,
growing.
who knows? Because this all happened so quickly. I was in the ER and in surgery in less than a week. And in that time, that tumor had grown. So I don't even want to think about how or where I'd be, what kind of progression, what the story would be that I'd have to tell my kids, and what treatment would look like, or my prognosis.
That's what I wanted to ask you about. What is your prognosis right now? Everybody in the newsroom, all of our viewers, we get emails and questions. How's Jen doing?
Yeah.
What is your prognosis?
It's very good. It's get through treatment, be cancer-free. If after 5 years nothing comes back, I'm cured.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is possible.
But that's stage 1. That's early. That's finding ovarian cancer early. So I do have reason to be optimistic as well. So I understand, people who may be going through something more difficult, and it's harder to be so optimistic and get out of bed every day and walk and find the good. But I do believe in the power of optimism in healing too.
Now, you are still going through chemotherapy, and there may be days you're not up to anchoring or even coming to work, right? I mean, we have you now, and
Yes.
we love that, but it might not be every day.
Yeah, I have more good days than bad days, and I'm hopeful that that's the way it will remain. And I plan to be here on my good days. So,
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing your story and encouraging others. Go get checked if
yeah,
something's
that's
going
the
on.
message, please. It does matter.
Certainly worked for Jen. Welcome home.
Thank you.